Put a man on the roof. Get him over there before it's too late.
Any move we make could cause him to drop her.
We could try another trank. It might drive him back from the edge.
Or he could drop Delia. Oh, my God. I'm a doctor. I'm her husband. Delia? I can't get a pulse.
Okay, here's the story. The apartment is above the bar. It's a corner building with 2 entrances. The front door takes you into the bar. You could go back through the kitchen, up the center stairs, and you'd be in the hall of the apartment.
That's what we don't do.
Very good, Leon.
Hey, don't get sarcastic. I'm trying to show I was paying attention. Where'd you get all this information?
Michael Pavel made up a story and got in to see Joey's wife. Now, what we want is the side door. It's an easy lock, and the stairs lead up to the front door of the apartment. You go in here and you turn into the parlor. If we have to, we can celluloid the lock to the upstairs door.
Huh. So, when are we gonna do all this?
Tonight. Wally wants Joe and Tiso out of the way. And Joey's little wife is how we can get to both of them fast. Joey's crazy about her, and she's pregnant. And you know that's got to count big with the old man. What's the matter?
I don't like the idea of going after somebody's wife.
Believe me, she asked for it. You should have seen how she got Tiso out of the hospital room the other night. If she'd have minded her business, he'd be dead. And I'd be in Bermuda right now. So I owe you one, Siobhan Novak. Come on, big brain. Let's get out of here. I got everything waiting for us in Queens, and I want to get this over with.
My goodness, Mrs. Ryan. You sure had some fine-looking children.
And each more beautiful than the last. And the youngest most beautiful of all.
Oh, I like that. You're very good at that.
Just wait, my dear, till we see the child of the youngest.
That's what I'm trying to do. Obviously. Obviously to you. I'm trying to imagine what he's gonna look like. You think my baby's gonna look like our side of the family?
Well, given the fact that Ryan looks just like Mary, and little John is the spitting image of his father at the same age, and the two of them look like each other, and Kathleen's two look just like them, I would say yes. Of course, when did you go by the rules of the family, my darling?
Well, I think now's a pretty good time to start.
Yes. Ah,
Robert!
Phone hasn't rung up here, I guess?
oh, no, dear, it hasn't.
Hey, Bobby, come sit down. There's a picture here you have got to see.
Oh, honey, I can't sit. I've been down at the bar with Faith. I'm going out of my head.
Hey, come on now. You're Delia's brother. You've taken care of her your whole life. Nobody knows better than you that she's a survivor. You want to go jogging?
No, I gotta wait for the phone, honey.
Oh.
That's when the pregnant ladies go jogging.
Hey, pregnant ladies do anything not pregnant ladies do.
Till they can no longer bend over and tie their shoelaces, that is.
So, where's Jack?
Oh, he's out with the dog.
You know, Jim Hurley came down to the bar a while ago, sitting down there with Frank and Jack. What's going on? You know, the police artist. What's happening?
I don't know anything about what you're talking about with Siobhan.
Yeah, Jack had a session with a hypnotherapist today, Adam Cohen, and he, was able to recall the face of the man in the dream that's been haunting him.
Did he now?
Francis suggested that Jim Hurley come over here and put together some pictures from a police composite book so that the face would be familiar to more people than just Jack.
Yeah, so how'd it go?
Well, pretty well. Jack's gonna have copies tomorrow.
Well, I thought it had something to do with Dee, but I couldn't figure out what. Ryan's Bob Reed.
Bob, this is Roger. I found her.
Where? Is she all right?
No.
Roger? Roger!
Hi. How you doing?
Not great. There's still no word on Delia. Bobby's climbing the walls.
I'm sorry. Have you eaten?
Yeah, I had a sandwich at the bar. Is this for me?
You bet.
What's all this?
Oh, lots of less than fascinating stuff that will help me pay my share of the office rent.
Oh, what the hell? Just take it out of petty cash.
Okay.
The hell, you've given up.
No, I'd leave a receipt. This is nice.
Yeah, I needed to be close to you. Because I'm angry.
At me?
Yeah.
Since when? Why?
Well, I didn't realize what was going on until this evening. And I haven't been mad at you in so long that I've sort of forgotten what it feels like.
What are you mad at me about?
At your ultra-conservative and essentially stupid position about a Dominican divorce.
Oh. Well, that makes me mad that you think it's stupid.
Tell me again what the problem is.
Well, tell me again why I have to tell you again. Unless you want to get into a fight, in which case we'll skip the preliminaries and put on the gloves.
Jill, a Dominican divorce is fully legally accepted by the state of New York.
Fine. It doesn't make me feel legal.
Feel legal? If this was coming from Delia, there'd be an excuse. Feel
Stop.
legal? Feel legal from my partner in the law. Come on, Jill.
Frank, we have waited years to get married. Now, why should I have to settle for a divorce that may not hold up if Seneca should challenge that? When I could get a New York State divorce and waiting just a couple of weeks.
Months.
Months. I'm not going anywhere. Are you?
My dear, you've already gone around the bend. Might not stand up is all in your own head.
Fine. Why can't you allow that?
Because I don't want to wait to marry you.
There are a half-dozen people you could call to get it on the calendars before Seneca even files.
Believe me, I've made a lot of calls, and the fastest anyone can do anything for us is 8 to 10 weeks after Seneca files. And when's that going to be?
I don't know. He said that he was going to do it right away.
What's right away?
Yesterday, today, tomorrow.
I'd better go see him tomorrow.
You'll do no such thing.
Why not?
Because you get mad at each other and then he'll change his mind. I will go see Seneca.
When?
Frank, why are you crowding me?
Why are you dragging your feet?
I'm not.
Then when are you going to see Seneca?
Tomorrow.
Great.
Now I'm mad. I don't like you thinking that you want to marry me more than I want to marry you.
I didn't say that.
Well, that is the logical conclusion one would draw from this conversation.
Anyone who is into what the law feels like isn't entitled to draw logical conclusions about anything.
Oh, shut up.
Now there's a finely honed argument.
I mean it.
Do you want to marry me as much as I want to marry you?
I'd like to murder you.
Oh. Well, I hope you can get past that. You see, I wouldn't want to undertake marriage with you in that frame of mind. That was a pun, and I wasn't even trying.
What was?
Murder, undertake.
Oh, God. How did we get into this?
I was mad.
Right. Do you feel better now?
Yeah, a lot better.
Good.
You?
Well, I was fine until you walked in the door.
But...
No, never mind. Don't start again. I will go to see Seneca tomorrow.
Terrific. While you're there, will you ask him about a Dominican divorce?
Oh, you... No! Distracted again?
Mm-hmm.
Roger.
Yeah.
It's looking a lot better. Mainly as a result of the oxygen, I think. Her blood pressure's up. She's breathing a lot freer. There's probably a concussion, and there's a nasty scalp wound, but that's starting to heal. I think that may have happened in the Crystal Palace.
Pneumonia?
Yeah. Yeah, and it looks like a couple of ribs are broken. I think the right lung is punctured. She's suffering from exposure and a mild case of shock, but she is alive. And Roger, she's going to stay that way.
Yeah.
What about that?
12 stitches. I'll be out of surgery for a few weeks.
How'd it happen?
I didn't get my hand out of the way of the ambulance door in time. Nothing was broken, though. Can I talk to her?
Of course, of course.
Dee? Delia? Everything's all right now, honey. You're safe.
No.
Yeah. Sure you are.
Help me. Roger.
I'm here, baby.
No.
Don't be frightened. It's okay. You're at Riverside.
You aren't my friend. There wasn't anybody there. Oh, my mom.
Oh, wait, you're here now, honey. All your friends are with you. You're home. And it's going to be just fine.
Get away from me. Make my mama come home. Please, please. If I die, nobody will know.
Delia, you're not going to die now. Relax. We'll take care of you.
Make my mama come home.
Okay, just lie still.
I'm afraid. What if they don't find me?
They found you, Delia. Roger found you.
No. Where's Albert? He's mad at me. I didn't mean to make him mad, but he doesn't understand. Where'd he go?
Roger.
Bobby! Where's Mama?
Honey, now don't do that, okay? Don't do that.
I don't know where anybody is. I don't know what's happening. Make Mama come home.
She'll be home soon, honey. Now don't cry, okay?
Don't you go away. Don't leave me.
Honey, I'm not going to leave you.
I don't want to be alone. Mama!
All right, darling. Now remember, call us if there's anything we can do to help. We love you. Oh. Well, physically, Delia is better, but emotionally, I'm afraid she's very disturbed. Bob doesn't want us to come over to the hospital right now. He said they were just able to get her to go off to sleep.
What is very disturbed?
Well, she's mixed up. Half the time, she seems to think that she's 5 years old.
Oh, Mother.
I know, dear, I know. But let's just wait till the morning, I mean, that girl is sick and exhausted. She's been through enough to unhinge anybody. Maybe a quiet night's sleep will make all the difference.
Delia's really improved a lot in the last year, hasn't she?
Yes, indeed.
Do you think that she's really changed?
Well, she's changed her behavior to some degree, certainly. And she doesn't lie like she used to. At least I don't think she does. She's much more in touch with reality. I'm not sure, though, if basically Delia is very different.
But people can change.
Oh, yes. They certainly can change their behavior. And they can change the way they look at things. And values change, goals change. What they want changes. What they love. Thank the Lord. People do grow. But you're not thinking of Delia, are you?
No, I'm thinking about Joe. If he's really locked into what he is, I'm very scared because I want him to be able to make this choice.
Darling, you've done everything on your part to help him do exactly that. If you have faith in the goodness that's in someone, more often than not, it's justified, at least in my humble experience. It's very hard for you right now to see an overall plan for you and Joe. But you've done what you thought was right. I mean, you know the man loves you, wants your baby. And you love him and you want him. But you told him that he can't have you unless he makes a choice for good. Well, you got to realize that Joe may not be able to do that. He just may not be the man you hope he is. But that's really not part of your responsibility. You did what you had to do, darling. It was hard. And I'm so proud of you. Hope is a difficult virtue. It's as difficult as faith. And just as fragile sometimes.
Oh. It's all right. I'm okay. When Joe makes his choice, I'll be here.
Don't scream. Don't make a sound or you're both dead. Siobhan's coming with us. If you hear a sound come out of you before we reach the front door, we'll blow her head off. Understand? You understand me, Mrs. Ryan?
Yes.
Tori Spelling. Catch me as everyone's favorite good girl, Donna Martin, in back-to-back episodes of Beverly Hills 90210, my favorite show.
Beverly Hills 90210, back-to-back every weekday at 5, only on SoapNet.